a game released in 2009, developed by Raven Software and published by Activision. Raven Software is a company built by Brian and Steve Raffel. Steve Raffel is the artist and level designer behind not only Wolfenstein 2009, but also games such as Heretic, Hexen, Mage Slayer, and Star Wars Jedi Knights 2 Outcast. In the Star Wars Jedi Knights game, you can also see the subliminal all-seeing guy from LucasArts. After seeing the company's previous work, it is natural for me to assume that this Wolfenstein game is going to have a high level of occult symbolism, and that is what we will take a look at and analyze in this video. It doesn't take me much time, and I already recognize the seal of Aleister Crowley being used as part of the artifacts that you find in this catacomb. This is the place where you get in touch with the Thule medallion, which will give you the powers necessary to defeat this game. The name Thule is based off of a secret society that was prominent in Germany and was studying the occult with the primary goal of demonstrating that the white Germanic race is superior. Its meetings were held in the most luxurious hotel in Munich, and its members had to swear before they signed in that they are purely of white origin. The Thule Society were the ones who sponsored Germany's Worker Party, which later became the Nazi Party under Adolf Hitler. The core beliefs rooted within the Thule Society manifested through the Nazi Party, even though people claim that Adolf Hitler wasn't a member of the Thule Society. Thule maintained close relations with the followers of the Theosophical Society, which was founded by occultist Helena Blavatsky. Blavatsky claimed to have been given access to what she calls the secret doctrine that had been passed down the ages from ancient sages of a white brotherhood. In this respect, Blavatsky's ideas followed in the tradition of Freemasonry and Rosicrucianism. Aleister Crowley was also very sympathetic towards Blavatsky, holding her in high regards and recognizing her as an immediate predecessor in the Temple of Truth. In the game Wolfenstein 2009, the Nazis are using knowledge from the Thule Society to open a portal into another dimension where they can harness these dark powers and use them for the empowerment of the Nazi war machine with which they plan to control the entire world.
So Sergeant, this portal we discovered at the dig site, what does it do?
I don't know, but the test subjects who enter it either die or are transformed into beasts.
What's being done with the creatures?
We are training them to fight for the Nazi army.
I have much to thank you for, Herr Doctor. Without you, we never would have known where to excavate for the portal.
My information is always correct.
But I still have my doubts about your latest data on the portal. How can we be certain it will remain active?
I assure you, my students properly translated those Thule manuscripts. The portal will work.
In parallel to the Thule Society references, there is also the presence of the Golden Dawn within the game. The Golden Dawn is yet another secret society that existed in the real world, but with its base in England. The three founders, William Robert Woodman, William Wynne Westcott, and Samuel Lydell MacGregor Mathers, were Freemasons and members of Societas Rosicruciana in Anglia. We can therefore see a network being established between the Thule Society, Blavatsky's Theosophy, Golden Dawn, Freemasonry, and Rosicrucianism. Many celebrities belong to the Golden Dawn, such as the actress Florence Farr, the Irish revolutionary Maud Gonne, the Irish poet William Butler Yeats, the Welsh author Arthur Machen, and the English authors Evelyn Underhill and Aleister Crowley. Within Wolfenstein, you collaborate with the Golden Dawn to stop the Nazis from opening this portal. In doing so, you are being initiated in the art of controlling the different energies within the Thule medallion, which in my opinion borrows and emulates the ancient Greek concepts of the existence of the earth, water, air, fire, and ether energies which were also taught in the Golden Dawn. The First Order of the Golden Dawn taught esoteric philosophy based on the Hermetic Kabbalah and personal development throughout study and awareness of the four classical elements, as well as the basics of astrology, tarot divination, and geomancy. The Second or Inner Order, the Ruby Rose and Cross of Gold, taught magic, including scrying, astral travel, and alchemy. Within the Thule medallion, you can see the Thule emblem embedded within it, and also each energy that you control correspond to the colors of these 4 elements, with the 5th element being the veil itself, which we could associate with the ether. The medallion gives you the powers to see the veil, as well as bend time and space in a way that offers you different advantages while in combat. It's almost as if you become an alchemist super soldier. The veil is depicted as a world of perpetual storm and darkness, while the sun in this world looks black. Sometimes you can go through walls when you see the black sun emblem on the wall and enabling the veil. The black sun is the most important emblem of the Thule society. This becomes much more crucial when we realize what the former SS members have to say. The former SS member Wilhelm Landing of the Vienna Lodge coined the idea of the black sun, substitute swastika, and mystical source of energy capable of regenerating the Aryan race. Rudolf J. Mund, also a former SS member and later also member of the Vienna Lodge, discusses the relationship of the black sun with alchemy. The visible sun is described as a symbol of an invisible anti-sun. Everything that can be comprehended by human senses is material, the shadow of the invisible spiritual light. The material fire is, seen in this way, also just the shadow of the spiritual fire.
Black hole sun, won't you come? Wash away the rain. Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come?
Ghost hacked the firewall, squeezed on the jet, felt him respond, the Messiah call.
Black sun, empire, test of time, night fire, new dawn, new day. We emerge as they fade away. Black sun, empire, test of time, night fire, new dawn, new day. We emerge as they fade away.
This is the former SS General's Hall on the first floor of the North Tower of Wewelsburg Castle, with a dark green sun wheel mosaic located on the floor in the center of the hall. Interestingly, the veil in Wolfenstein is also showing a predominant nuance of dark green. The mosaic has been linked to esoteric concepts about the black sun, which have been discussed by neo-Nazi circles since the post-war years. The architects who redesigned the castle during the Nazi era called the axis of the North Tower the center of the world. During the Third Reich, the castle became the representative and ideological center of the order of the SS. Heinrich Himmler, the leader of the SS, wanted to establish the center of the new world. In the game Wolfenstein, the SS Paranormal Division led by Himmler has discovered the Black Sun dimension and started using its power under the supervision of General Victor Zeta. Later, Wilhelm Strasse takes over the operation to enhancing into almost complete veiled weapons. When you meet the Golden Dawn at their hideout, you are greeted by 2 all-seeing eyes, one at the first entrance and one at the second entrance. To add to the all-seeing eye list, we can also put the one that we see permanently embedded into the Thule medallion. Similarly to how we see the all-seeing eye disguised as an ability in Deus Ex Mankind Divided or The Evil Within. Inside the hideout, there are also the Tubal Cain horns, the circle within a triangle, like in that Poltergeist movie, and the portal itself. To note about the portal is that it's exactly the Freemasonic design that I've already shown in other videos. The 2 pillars with an arch above. Mysteriously enough, our character's name has the initials of BJ, just like the pillars of Freemasonry, which are called Joaquin and Boaz. The portal on the wall is just a representation of what is being put in application by the Nazis with the help of a traitor member of the Golden Dawn.
The Golden Dawn has no idea I work with you.
You work for me, Doctor.
The all-seeing eye is not the only traditional Illuminati symbol, but also a ritualistic checkerboard floor when we go to investigate a hospital.
So I have additional need of your skills. A nurse working undercover for us at a nearby hospital says that some bizarre things are happening since the Nazis took over the facility. I'd like for you to investigate.
All the floors are checkerboard at this location, and there is blood, dead bodies everywhere, and even the boss of this stage appears through a portal that is above the checkerboard floor.
I agreed to go on a mission for the Golden Dawn and investigate a hospital the Nazis had recently taken over. What I found surprised even me. They started using mechanical augmentations to create invisible assassins. I also found that stone portal I'd seen at the dig site. It's a gateway to the Black Sun dimension and mutates men into monsters. I disrupted their work, but I don't think I completely destroyed the portal.
In the recent conspiratorial theories, we have also speculated about this idea of a portal to another dimension being opened by the elite to bring some kind of darkness upon this earth. We have done so by looking into diverse secret society symbolism and watching some of the symbolism and events done by the people involved in CERN. It is now that I am discovering that this is not a new concept, that we are perhaps right about the whole thing.
But now I have to follow Death's Head and Hans Gross through the Thule portal and into the Black Sun. There, I'll have to stop them before they can fire that superweapon and destroy Eisenstadt.
Agent Bleskowitz, you have an annoying tendency to appear at the worst possible moment. Beautiful, isn't it? Such raw, unbridled power. It destroyed the Thule civilization, but where they failed, we will succeed. I have the technology to control it, and our first demonstration will be on the city of Eisenstadt. After that, I will destroy all that stands in my way. The world will fall on its knees before the Third Reich. A shame you won't get to see the swastika flying proudly over Washington, D.C. Hans, kill him, and this time, do not fail me. Jawohl. Auf Wiedersehen, Bleskowitz.
I heard last week one of the creatures broke loose and killed an entire squad.
Yeah, it was quite a mess. But don't worry, the handlers can control the creatures. I just wish we had more than two for the whole facility. What activated the alarm?
Maybe the creatures escaped.
Don't even joke about that. Those things give me nightmares. I just wish we didn't need them to sniff out the proper crystals.
In 2009, Illuminati conspiracies weren't really that popular. It is only several years before the 2012 End of Days hype train that these things got viral, so again, if you come to me with a marketing argument that they just put this in for money, just please save yourself the writing. In fact, this game, despite the big budget, failed miserably in the ratings and sales, so as a consequence half of the development team got fired. But going back to the symbolism, just looking how these demonic creatures are being released upon the town of Eisenstadt through the malfunctioned portal offers me a pretty good virtual representation of what it could be like in the real world if this were to happen at CERN or in some other secret facility. What makes me think so is the complete synchronicity between the real teachings of the occult expressed by the prominent occultists of the 1900s, as well as the declarations of the former Nazi members about the Black Sun. Maybe the developers of the game are showing us the secret missing parts of the teachings that are available only if you are a high-ranking member in their secret occultist organizations. Even Raven Software itself, their logo, the raven, is an occult symbol, It is the mediator between life and death, or as I speculate, the mediator between the real world and the veil. The raven therefore symbolizes the portal itself, the portal that is in detail explained in their game Wolfenstein, and on their own website they said that the raven wings represent the heart of their studio. So even though in the game BJ destroys the portal and throws away the Thule medallion, I believe that they themselves would like to see this portal take shape. Another symbolic representation which confirms this idea is shown in Black Ops 3, where the third pillar emerges from the two JB pillars. The Wolfenstein story puts the Golden Dawn in a positive light by being the important connection through which we defeat the Nazis.
BJ, good to see you. You won't believe how much writing the Thule Society left. Of course, apparently I get to translate all of it. The feral creatures you saw at the underground base are the Gemein. Sniffers, as the Nazi guards call them. They are the results of experimentation with the Thule portal. They sniff out black sun energy. The Nazis use them to locate the purest of the manufactured crystals. I've discovered that the cloaked assassins you battled in the hospital were augmented, mechanically and biologically. The augmentations are painful, and many of them die. How they found volunteers for this program, I don't want to imagine.
The facility you discovered beneath the farm was used by the Nazis to grow new crystals, like the ones you possess. Luckily, their man-made crystals were far less powerful. We still don't know why they wanted them, but at least now their efforts have been thwarted. Well done, Agent Blazkowicz.
I wouldn't consider them at all positive. Aleister Crowley, a member of the Golden Dawn, is well known for his sacrificial sex magic ideas of harnessing energy from this veil, and his seal is on the game. I believe the game is built by high-level occultists due to the enormous details of occult knowledge and symbolism prevalent throughout all these games created by Raven Software, including Wolfenstein. It is not like in science fiction, where the fiction writer makes up some random concepts that only seem plausible. Here the game seemed to be built on the specific framework of the occult teachings of the secret societies. I did my part in showing you what we can find in Wolfenstein 2009, a blueprint of Freemasonic and Rosicrucian doctrine we cannot know for certain, but what we can say is that some aspects are clearly present. Use this information however you wish and make your own conclusions. As for me, I will continue to make videos. This is Games Exposed, signing out.
Now the people are walking like zombies and they're carrying offerings. They're lifting these offerings up to the sky, but they're walking like zombies, and now they're dropping to their knees.
The test subjects who enter it either die or are transformed into beasts.